Hey everybody, welcome back to the Miser's Guide to Evony. I've been playing around with the PC version of the Evony app for a little while. I'll give you my impression of what I see so far. There's a lot of good to this, and then there's also some things that could definitely be worked on. But overall, my impression is it's pretty solid. It's not as finicky as I find it to be playing on the phone or on an emulator. It's a lot more fluid. Like my loading time is a lot faster because I have such a large screen, a very wide screen. I can see so much more of the map and of the city. Like looking at this view, I don't even have to scroll right or left. I can see pretty much everything. It's just up and down, and which makes it a lot easier to navigate here and on the world map, which I'll kind of go through later. There's some graphical issues that I've noticed, some minor things that they need to fix, like this dragon, for example. Like there's little things like this dragon. The dragon looks okay here, but I did notice that when I switch to like another dragon, let's put that. How do I do that? Here. Let's confirm that. Oh, it seems to be working this time. Sometimes when I load, my dragon will just like appear right here, and it'll just be like a dead dragon just laying on the ground. And it seemed to do it for every single one except for my Norway Ridge. But now it seems like they're working. So it might have been a recent update that fixed that. I'm not sure. But there's always going to be like little tiny issues. But the little tiny issues that I've experienced on here seem to be significantly less than what I experienced on the phone. On the phone, it's so buggy all the time, every update. And, you know, the updates are going to be similar on the PC as to the phone, but for some reason, I mean, I'm guessing the machine capabilities, it just seems so much more fluid on the PC. So they still have the New Force campaign going on. I thought it would be ended by now. The New Force campaign allows you to do daily logins to collect some stuff. So I've been doing it for about 5 days now. And, you know, I did it mostly because I wanted to get more Blood of Ares, and I just want to get down here and get that all done. But you also get little rewards for just, you know, cumulative online play. So even if you don't want to log in every single day, you can just leave it logged in for, I don't know, overnight. And that's really what I did, so that I could get all the gems and the little treasure boxes and stuff that you get just for the cumulative online play. You also get the extra packages, which doesn't really apply to me because I'm not going to purchase them. But if you do spend like 10 minutes or so, you get this package that you can purchase. You can also get some specific, I think it's like a portrait. I don't remember where I got it. I think it was the very first chest. No, maybe not. Oh, okay. The login one day. So the second you log in, you get Fiery Revelry, which is a portrait. Click details. It's not this one. It is it this one? Yeah. So you get this little portrait frame, which is pretty decent, but I like the animated one better, so I'm going to keep that. What else? What have I noticed? Okay, so when I'm looking for bosses and I'm looking for those witches at the end of events, I really, really like this. I mean, I have this really widescreen monitor that I got from Huawei a long time ago, from Amazon. It was, I forget what it's called, but it's this really widescreen. It's really nice. And I can just scroll and I see so much more of the map than I would on my phone. Even when I use the widescreen trick that I put in a video a long time ago, you just see so much more. And I don't even think that this is fully zoomed out. Let me see if I can get further. Maybe it is. But you just see so much of the map at once that it's really, really easy to find whatever you're looking for. So if you're going to do a good bout of boss hunting, or you're looking for something specific, tiles, you just save so much more time by just doing it on the PC. So like I'll just scroll around and it's just so much better. Of course, if you have a really small monitor, it's not going to be as effective. But if you have a large monitor or a widescreen monitor like me, it's just fantastic. You can find things so quickly. Do a little bit more. Oh, look, an Aries statue. Cool. Might as well share that. Somebody will think I'm sending a tile. All right, send that. So I like this. Like overall, it's pretty decent. One thing that's kind of weird to me though is the way that the battle logs are and the Alliance War and all that is like it's still in portrait, and I guess it's just easier to program that way, right? Because they already have the system in place where it shows like this, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just weird on top of this really large widescreen. I got a really small portrait kind of menu, but I do like this. When I go to Alliance War, instead of the jumping around kind of thing, they all populate here. Like I got 6 on a page and I can scroll down, and then they're not constantly jumping back and forth like it does on the phone, which is so annoying. This is so much better. And I really wish that there was a way in the phone version that you could just freely rotate your phone and it would change to an Alliance War or menu like this. Like there should be a free transform inside of the actual game where when you rotate, it will change the appearance and change the menus according to your orientation. That'd be so much more effective than it currently is. And one other thing that I found really weird is, I mean, it's the same thing, but all the pop-ups and things, not this, like the payment pop-ups, they just look really weird on the screen because it's all portrait style, because they don't want to do all the artwork for the widescreen. But then that also makes sense because not everybody has the same width of a screen. And so then it might look a little different if they try to do it more rectangular. It might stretch, or I don't know. I'm sure there are things to work around there, but just the portrait seems really odd on top of this widescreen. But still, overall, like I am enjoying playing on here more than just fiddling on the phone. I'm not, contrary to what you might think, I'm not a phone person. I don't enjoy doing things on my phone quite as much as it would appear to. I like a larger screen. So the ability to move over to this when I want to is I don't know, I appreciated it. I was a little wary at first on whether I was going to download the PC client because there's a history with top games that I'm not going to get into in this video, but there's some things in the past that have been done, but I haven't noticed anything, so I think it's okay. Like the legality of things back in the early thousands, like back in like 2001 or whatever, is very different than it is now. So I think they're a little more, well, I hope they're a bit more regulated in what practices they're doing. The only annoying thing is the constant pop-ups, which you get on your phone anyway. So if you do have the opportunity and you have a PC that you can install this on, I would recommend it. Like it is different. It's a different experience. It feels a little bit better to play on here. It's not my usual PC game, but when I'm looking to save some time by finding bosses and, you know, get some resource tiles put on before I go to sleep, like it cuts down the time in searching significantly. All right, that's about it for this video. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting the channel. If you liked what you saw, please consider hitting the like button and checking out other videos on the Miser's Guide to Evony. I'll see you in the next video.